Welcome back and thanks for joining us. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified of each new video. In the last video, we finally got a chance to stretch our legs as Montreal starts to warm up. We make the most of the green spaces in our neighborhood where we spend half of the year. We'd been itching to get outside, and Old Montreal has some of the best, most scenic spots in the city. In this video, we bike to Parc Jean-Drapeau in honor of its reopening. On our way though, we check out Montreal's river surfers. There's so much to see and do in this area. We settle for a ride along the Gilles Villeneuve track and visit the Montreal Casino and nearby Biosphere. Hey guys, this is Dory, and I'm Mena. We travel with our lovely dog Fiona to help you discover the most beautiful spots and to share with you what it's like to live as a nomad. So subscribe and welcome to our channel.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sunday, the parks opened yesterday, so we're gonna go check out Parc Jean-Drapeau.
Yeah.
I think it's like 6-7 kilometers from here.
Yeah, should be easy on bike, and then we'll be able to go around the Gilles Villeneuve track, which they use for Formula 1. And it should be empty because it's early and it's cold.
I know it's early and it's Sunday, but the no traffic, oh my god, it's nice. I don't bike much. I am a runner though. I run a lot, maybe, I don't know, 25-30 kilometers a week. So my cardio's good, I know that. I do know that cycling is different than running. You work different kind of muscles. But oh my god, I'm having a hard time with this bike. She's heavy. My favorite transport mode is my electric skateboard. Really love it. Of course, I don't use it to exercise. It's just for transport. But my battery is only good for 20 kilometers. And I have the feeling we're gonna be doing quite a bit today. Funny thing is, if we would be in any other city, that's what we would be doing, exploring, right? So let's explore Rome.
Hey guys, we just got to Habitat 67. Now, why you want to know about Habitat 67? This was built as a pavilion in Expo 67 in Montreal, so again, in 1967, and that's 53 years ago. So it's one of Montreal's most iconic building structures, and at the time, architecturally, it was quite advanced. So now, what's fun about it is, well, I mean, these condos have $1 million price tags on them because of the historical and architectural significance. Oftentimes, whole busloads of tourists will stop here to take pictures, to walk around the grounds, and to get a little bit of the history of this building. The tour operators actually contribute money to the condo fees of the building, which lowers the condo fees of each of the residents in the building. Not only a beautiful piece of architecture, but a beautiful piece of history in Montreal. Now we're on the east side of Habitat 67, visiting another site called Habitat 67. This site is actually a continuous river wave. It's created by fast-moving water hitting underwater boulders, and it can create waves up to 2 meters high. It's popular with surfers and kayakers and locals. I mean, I think it's really cool to go out and watch those people surfing. I find it super, super interesting. And it must be also really interesting if you live in Habitat 67 and that's the view from your back balcony.
Let's go check over there the river. I know many locals come over here. Cool. So it looks like it's that spot over there where the waters are a little white. I do see boards up ahead, quite a few people. So, objet perdu, surf Habitat 67. That's kind of cool. So they put this little stand over here for lost and found items. We got a key, empty bottles of beer, and a sandal. Gotta love Canadians. I've been wanting to try this, but my surfing skills are not that great. So it's actually the first time I see this. I've heard about it, and it's actually the first time that I see this up close. There's two boards here. There's people there. Oh, there's a guy up ahead. Okay. So all this is the Habitat 67. So if you could see, there's a guy right there. I think there's two waves. There's that wave over there and there's that wave over there. We're about to get inside Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
Let's get the map. All right, watch me go, watch me go.
On est où là?
Let's see. Oh. So, red mark, vous êtes ici, which means you are here. So, red marks the spot, we're right there. We came all across this bridge. And now, this here is the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. That's the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. Gilles Villeneuve is a famous Formula One racer that is from Quebec, and so he has a special place in our hearts, and so does Formula One. So when this isn't being used for Formula One, it's a bicycle path, a skateboarding path, a rollerblading path, whatever kind of, you know, outdoor, what do you call that? Almost anything with wheels can go on it, really. So it's just fun to get on and feel like you're a racer and kind of envision yourself in a little Formula One car. It's super cool. So I'm gonna go around and do my little zoomy. We'll see if I break any records. Our next stop is Montreal's Biosphere. Originally, in Expo 67, it was the United States Pavilion with over 5 million visitors. Estimates are around 9 million visitors. It was designed by Buckminster Fuller, and he wanted it to be like a skin. So to have structure, but with holes to enable it to breathe. Unfortunately, that acrylic transparent skin burned in 1976 when they were doing renovations. After that, it was bought by Environment Canada for $17.5 million and turned into a museum. The museum is mostly dedicated now to the environment and climate change. It remains one of Montreal's most iconic spots, and we definitely recommend coming to visit it. It's just beautiful. Another interesting thing about it is that it was featured in the original TV show Battlestar Galactica. I'm standing right now in front of the Casino of Montreal. So that's how we know it. But I recently learned that it used to be the French pavilion for Expo 67, and it was one of the most popular pavilions here at Expo 67. It was in the top 5 most popular pavilions in all of Expo 67, and we already know that Expo 67 had some pretty impressive pavilions. Number 1 was Russia, number 2 was Canada, number 3 United States, and France's pavilion came in around 4 or 5. But it was up against some pretty tough competition. Tradition and invention was the theme for France's pavilion, and it was on multiple levels. So not only do you have this impressive structure itself that was made out of concrete and steel, but you have these beautiful aesthetic aluminum fins that surround the entire building. Now, the pavilion was set out on multiple floors, and each floor was dedicated to a different subject, tying that theme in together. The 4th level had 8 cinemas featuring French sites. The 2 upper levels featured paintings and sculptures and other art dating back from the Romanesque period all the way to the 20th century. There was also an exhibit featuring French writers, so poets and literary giants. And yet another exhibit was dedicated to the Franco-Canadian relationship. After all, at the time, 1/3 of Canadian residents were French speaking, and France was Canada's first European colonizers. On display was Jacques Cartier's account of his 2nd trip to Canada and the first map of Montreal done in 1702. The city of Paris had its own exhibit on the ground floor, and it gave you the impression of strolling through Paris, visiting many of its beautiful sites. Today, it's a casino, so you can still visit the site. And let me tell you, I've been inside many times, and the architecture is as impressive inside as it is outside. That bike.
She's heavy.
She's freaking heavy, yeah?
She needs to go on the diet.
Or we need to put a motor on her.
Yeah, a motor.
We just got to the Tower of Levis in French. It's the Tour de Levis. And it's actually a water tower. It was built in the 1930s and it serves a double purpose. It also serves as an observatory. So if you're able to climb the 157 steps when it's open, so the opposite shore of where we are now. We're on Saint-Helen's Island, or Île Sainte-Helen. So you're able to view Old Montreal and the Jacques Cartier Bridge and the opposite side, or the south side of the island of Montreal. Nobody can even access the site or get close to it at the moment because of the pandemic in Montreal, but we still want to show you a bird's eye view of the area.